Hello world and welcome back to Keith's Universe and happy 2022. I know it's been a while since I've made a video on this channel or indeed any of my channels, but I'm here back again for a new year and a brand new video. So to be honest, I had intended to make a very different type of video today. So I guess this video is going to be somewhat of a rant, just to say that right off the bat so you know exactly what you're getting into. So something I cannot avoid from noticing on social media, especially now as it appears to be trending, and I guess that is what it is. But anyways, when debating with rightists and edgelords, I cannot help but notice their fascination and obsession when it comes to leftists such as myself who have taken it upon ourselves to include our pronouns, our gender pronouns, in the bio of our social media profiles. For some reason, it blows their minds, and I know there's a lot of rightists out there who will love to switch this around and say it's the leftists who are obsessed with gender pronouns. No, we're not. Actually, I have a lot of conversations with fellow leftists online, all across social media, including subreddit groups. And honestly, when it comes to the conversation and the issue of gender pronouns, it rarely even comes up. And by the way, that includes trans spaces. So honestly, I have a very hard time believing that the left are the problem here. I choose to include the pronouns he, him on my social media platforms as a mark of solidarity from my trans brothers and sisters. I do consider myself as a trans ally. So along with speaking out against transphobia, which I have done numerous times on this channel, I think that including a pronoun, a gender pronoun, in our profiles on social media is the very least we can do to show our solidarity to the trans community. But to speak on this entire mentality that if I have chosen to include a pronoun in my bio, that somehow says it all, oh please, I've seen this so many times when arguing and discussing things with people on the right, especially people on the far right. I'll be having a conversation, we'll be talking about a topic that we both don't see eye to eye on, and that's fine. And the only ammunition these people have is, you've got pronouns in your bio, that says it all. Oh come on, that's your argument? I get the same reaction every time I promote and every time I support Black Lives Matter. Stop Asian hate, you name it. So I kind of have to wonder here, what exactly is the problem? Is it because I support the trans community, or that I'm supporting any leftist ideology whatsoever? Because we're all so woke, right? What's the narrative here? I fail to understand the logic, if there is any logic to be had, and which, by the way, that remains to be seen. This idea of one supporting X, Y, or Z to be a factor to determine what one's overall opinions are, or to be an indicator that you can somehow determine what one's values are as a human being, is the lowest form of a narrow mind. It simply isn't possible to narrow your mind any further than this display of sheer ignorance. The only thing that says it all is when one makes a blanket assumption of what sort of person I am, what sort of values I have, all solely based on whom I choose to support. Because that shows me that you are probably very insecure and very much afraid of ideas and ideologies outside of your comfort zone. You're not willing to begin to understand the opposition arguments or consider how your bigotry is affecting the lives of others. You just want to carry on with your blissful ignorance. You just want to continue enjoying the pleasures of your echo chamber within your bubble. So yes, there are pronouns in my bio, and there will always be pronouns in my bio. It is one of the ways in which I express solidarity and respect to the trans community. I will not ever apologize for that. In fact, I refuse to. Because trans rights are valid, they are human beings the same as you and the same as I. Thank you very much for watching. Freedom, peace, and love. And Happy New Year.